Parlez-vous, les Reds? Hey, I don't speak French, but they do in Montreal, and that's where the Reds are this weekend for a 3-game set against les Expos, and Olympic Stadium should be rocking. The Expos drawing an average home crowd of 8,203 so far this season. Montreal, the worst team in the National League, and we've got the numbers to prove it. Take a look. How about being last in the league in just about every major offensive category? 16th out of 16 teams in batting average, right behind the Reds. They've scored 70 runs, less than the next worst team. And wallowing at the bottom in home runs and hits. And 2 NL teams, the Astros and Pirates, have better batting averages than the Expos, 281 on base percentage. Wow. Let's go to Olympic Stadium. And time for a new feature here on the final. Courtesy of Sean Casey. The debut of the Casey meter, top of the first, into the right field corner. Casey comes in batting 379, now up to 382. Corey Lytle coming off his first complete game shutout of the Astros in the first. Tony Batista hits one all the way to Saskatchewan. Expos jump in front 2-0. Top 3. Time for a Reds rally. Barry Larkin shoots one down the right field line. Ryan Friel running on the pitch. He scores easily. Reds are down 2-1. Next batter, Mr. Casey. There it goes. His 7th of the year. And the Casey meter going up again, jumping 3 points to 385. Casey with the 2-run shot gives the Reds a 3-2 lead. More Casey in the 5th. Left center field. Larkin being waved around. He'll cross the plate. That makes it 4-2. Let's check the Casey meter. Now up to 389 for the season. Next batter, Ken Griffey Jr. Hey, somebody's finally healthy. Career home run number 493. Ties Lou Gehrig for 20th on the all-time list. Reds on top 6-2. Now back to Casey in the 6th. Another bullet in the right. Casey 4 for 5 tonight. He was at 392 at that point, but he finishes the night in an even 390. In the 7th, now 6-3 Reds. Javier Valentin intentionally walked to get to Corey Lytle. Whoops, Lytle, the RBI single, scores Austin Kearns 7-3. That's a big run, too, because it's 7-6 in the 9th. Danny Graves gets a 1-2-3. Reds open the road trip with a win. 7-6 your final score.
Off the top tonight, Reds in Montreal trying to make it 2 straight over to the Expos. Sean Casey going to work this evening, batting a cool 390. Best in all of ball. Man getting his licks. 2 on for Jason LaRue in the second by LaSalle. Zach Day whiffs him. Jason isn't happy. Jose Acevedo turning in strong work again tonight, and with help. Brad Wilkerson with a rip. Look at the cap. 40 years old and picking like it's 1994. Acevedo taking a shutout into the 5th. He would throw 7 innings of 5-hit, 1-run ball and strike out 2. Reds have something going in the 6th. Oh, yeah. Ryan Friel at 3rd. Casey with the bat. And the nub will get him home. Gives the Reds a 1-0 lead. Acevedo still with a shutout in the 6th. This is a Wilkerson shot. This is Junior showing us how it's done, like Jerry Rice taking it in over the shoulder. Still got some gold in it. 7th inning, here's Adam Dunn without a hit in his last 26 at-bats charged. His first home run since May 11th. 7th inning. Adam enjoying the trot. 7th inning, men on 2nd and 3rd. This one kicks away. Scores another run, 3-1 Reds. And they get more. 8th inning and up to D'Angelo Jimenez ripping to right. That's his 9th 2-bagger of the year. Makes it 4-1 Reds. That is the final. The Reds make it 2 straight over the Expos. Danny Graves picks up his 23rd save. Reds wrap up the series north of the border tomorrow. Perfect Paul Wilson was supposed to start for the Reds, but he will miss the game due to tightness in his right groin. So to fill Wilson's void, the Reds have called up Joe Valentine from Louisville. Valentine will make his major league debut tomorrow. He'll go against Toma Oka. Of course, we'll have a complete wrap-up on Sports Wrap Sunday night.
Valentine's Day comes 3.5 months late. Joe Valentine gets his first career start with the big league club, but nothing to love about his outing today. Top first, Ken Griffey Jr. grounds the first. Nick Johnson goes to 2nd for 1, but Sean Casey alters Orlando Cabrera's return throw. Juan Castro scores. It's 1-0. Bottom first now. Tony Batista rips a double to deep center field. Brad Wilkerson scores. Valentine allows 3 runs, 5 walks. He lasts just into the 2nd inning. Now, Phil Norton allows just 1 run in 3 innings. Termel Sledge singles the right. That scores Batista. It's now 4-1. Bottom 5, Mike Matthews serves one up to Wilkerson. No doubter to deep right center. Expos lead it 5-1. Top 7 now, Willie Mopena with a rarity. Watch him make contact with a breaking ball, and that's good contact. Willie Mo's first career pinch hit homer. It comes off Toma Oka. and pulls the Reds within 5-2. But Expos fever running high. Bottom 8. Brian Reith gets into the act. Andy Chavez homers for the second straight game. And your final score today is 6-2. Reds pitchers walk 10 in today's loss. Valentine issues 5 in an inning plus. Let's compare that to other Red starters. You have to go back to when Todd Van Poppel was a reliever to add up his walks to equal 5. It's taken Jose Acevedo his last 4 starts to walk that many. Corey Lytle, 4 starts, Paul Wilson, 4, and Aaron Harang his last 3. Now with Valentine called up, the Reds needed to make room on the roster, and Ryan Wagner turns out to be the casualty. The 21-year-old reliever is sent down to Louisville with a 6.75 ERA in 14 2/3 innings. Wagner has allowed 26 hits and 11 walks. Opponents were hitting .400 against him. Time to turn over the show to the viewers, in this case, the callers. Dave Miley signed on to manage the Reds this season with a club option for 2005. Would you like to see him return as manager next season? Call 345-1212. We'll have your results a little later in the show. Would you like to see Dave Miley return as manager next season? We can tell you 86% of our callers say, yes, bring him back. We want him. Thanks to the hundreds and hundreds who phoned us here tonight.